Hey there guys, welcome to Dinos World once again. Today I'm checking out the UM Renegade Sport S, the super slick new age sports cruiser from a manufacturer who has just set foot here in our Indian market. Now I know hundreds of you have requested me to review the UM bikes because there is a lot of anticipation surrounding the launch of these bikes here in our market. That's mainly because ours is a country that is obsessed with cruiser style motorcycles. Apart from the Avenger, we hardly had any proper low slung cruiser in the affordable range. Yes, we have the Thunderbird, but its taller stance makes it relatable more as a tourer. Now I'm glad United Motors saw that clear void being apparent in our market, wherein the only other accessible proper low slung cruiser is the Harley Street 750, which costs close to 5 lakhs. We've had the Hyosung Aquila GV250, but it hasn't really managed to leave an impression in the hearts and minds of our Indian bikers. Now for you guys, I went to the store the moment I got news about the showroom being opened here. Not many are aware about the store here in Hyderabad yet. For those from Hyderabad, the showroom is located in Himayat Nagar and is found on the left side just before we climb up the Narayanguda flyover. It was pouring outside yesterday, and by the time I reached there, I was completely drenched. That's the reason you won't see me wearing my jacket in the test ride footage. What's even more alarming is that these guys have already received close to 100 bookings, and they are offering test rides for both the bikes, the Commando as well as the Sport S. In this video, I'll be sharing a quick ride first impression of the Renegade Sport S. I will post my detailed first ride and walk around video of both the bikes soon. I got my hands on the Sport S just yesterday, so I wanted you guys to be the first to know as to what my initial impressions are about the bike. Now for those who aren't aware, UM stands for United Motors, a motorcycle manufacturer based in US, the home for age-old hardcore cruisers like Indian and Harley Davidson. Now UM not only make proper cruisers, they also have scooters, street fighters, supermoto models, etc. in their product portfolio for the international market. We Indians, however, get a glimpse of what UM is capable of with the two cruisers they have launched initially here, namely the Renegade Commando and the Renegade Sport S. The Renegade Commando is a proper old school cruiser model with spoke wheels, raised handlebars and more conventional styling. Also, the Commando doesn't get tubeless tires or the LED tank lights or even the alloy wheels like the Sport S. Engine specs wise, both are identical. Both come powered by the same engine and put out identical power and torque figures. What's even surprising is that the weight, the seat height, the ground clearance and also the wheelbase are identical for both the bikes. The Renegade Sport S is centered more around attracting the younger audience with its modern and new age design elements. It looks very attractive, trust me, and it looks well built considering its price. Both bikes are very competitively priced. The Renegade Sport S is priced at around rupees 1.58 lakhs ex-showroom here in Hyderabad, and the Commando is priced at around rupees 1.68 lakhs ex-showroom here in Hyderabad. Now coming to my test ride experience, I rode only the Renegade Sport S yesterday. The bike feels macho and the saddle is nice and comfortable. The seat is not too soft nor is it too hard, which is good. The T-shaped handlebar is very comfortable to maneuver through the city traffic. It should hold good on the highways as well. What I really liked about the bike is they have packed it with all the features they could think of. For instance, the part digital, part analog speedo has an analog speedometer, whereas the digital display contains the fuel gauge, the odometer, trip meter, and even a gear position indicator because this bike gets a 6-speed gearbox. The bike gets a ground clearance of 150 mm, which is very decent for our Indian roads. Seat height is just 750 mm, which is good news for shorter riders, and I believe the saddle shouldn't be a problem for people up to 6 feet tall. I love the LED lights that come neatly integrated in the fuel tank on either side. We also get tubeless tires for the Sport S, and the tire brand offered as of now is TVS tires. We do get a fat 140 section rear tire. The bike handles well and offers great composure and great feel when we ride it. It does feel like we are riding a big bike. Now powering the Renegade Sport S is a single cylinder 4-stroke 4-valve liquid cooled 279.5cc engine that puts out a max power of 24.8 bhp at 8500 rpm and 21.8 newton meters of torque at 7000 rpm. This comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox. The gearbox gets taller gear ratios as expected from a cruiser. The engine was not very refined and there were vibrations, but the guys at the store had removed the dB killers, so maybe that's an influence there, because they say that the new bike is very refined comparatively. The exhaust note at the beginning too is without the dB killers, that you need to note. They also shared that the Commando is more refined when compared to the Sport S. The clutch feel is good, the brakes are decent enough. I would hope UM considers offering ABS at least as an option in the near future. The throttle response too was quite decent for a cruiser. This is not a performance oriented bike for us to expect outright brutal performance. It does offer adequate juice to provide us an interesting ride. Overall, comfort-wise, the bike scores really high, and getting 100 bookings even before the showroom is officially open means the bike has really managed to connect well with the audience. And why not? Because it has stunning futuristic looks, decent performance and great comfort. Even the mileage figures are pretty decent. The showroom guys told me we can expect around 30 to 35 kmpl depending on our riding style and riding conditions, which I believe is very impressive. Fuel tank capacity is 18 liters, which translates into good tank range for a cruiser. So that's about it for now. This was my quick ride first impression video and all the info you need to know about the bike. Soon I'll be bringing you my detailed first ride and walk around video of the Sport S as well as the Commando, so please stay tuned. Meanwhile, you can feel free to check out my high resolution close-up pics of the Renegade Sport S on my Instagram page. That is Dinos_Vault. That's my Instagram page, so feel free to check that out. So that's about it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless and ride safe.